Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Raja from IIT Madras. In this video I'm going to tell you about my own first-hand experience of Moroccan visa and its immigration process. If you don't know about me, let me tell you. I am currently an MS research scholar at IIT Madras, Chennai, Tamil Nadu, India, and I recently visited Morocco for one of my conference. And in Morocco I visited city of Marrakech, which is quite beautiful, and my experience was there quite awesome. But before going there, I had to apply for its visa, Moroccan visa, and uh, my experience initially was not so smooth, but later I somehow managed to get the visa. In this video, you will get to know how to apply and which type of visa is good, is e-visa acceptable or not, and what documents you need to attach, and what are some do's and don'ts related to visa, and how you will need to manage the immigration process. And if you are also one of the students like me who want to go Morocco for any conference, then this video is must for you. Let me start from the beginning itself. So I visited Morocco in the month of October, initial, I think, in the first week of October. So uh, I was actually planning to apply for Moroccan visa uh, quite early, but somehow due to my circumstances, I was not able to apply. So initially, I had no idea about e-visa, that e-visa is also acceptable in Morocco. So I was thinking to go for the traditional stamp visa of Morocco. So, but somehow one of my friends who was also going there for Morocco applied before me, and through him only I got to know the experiences and struggle for stamp visa, which finally led me to apply for e-visa. So uh, basically there are two type of visa in almost any country. One is the tourist visa and other is business visa. So if you're going for a conference, you have to apply for the business visa. But one of my friend who was going from IIT Bombay applied in the Bombay for the traditional stamp visa, not e-visa. He was reluctant to apply for the e-visa and not sure about its acceptance, so he applied for the stamp visa. So for the stamp visa, you need to apply through VFS, and the offices of VFS in almost all major metro city. So he applied in Bombay, but his experience was not good. So uh, like for we have to apply for the business visa, but at the UFS Mumbai, they asked for a invitation letter attested by the Moroccan authorities. But we do have invitation letter, but that does not have any proper government attestation. But the traditional stamp visa requires the proper traditional proper attestation of the Moroccan government, and without that we cannot apply for the business visa. So VFS official told him like that you cannot apply for the business visa without that. So after that he decided to go. They only told him that you can apply for the tourist visa, and during the immigration you can tell your scenario. So he thought to proceed with that, and he applied for the tourist visa. But the time taken was quite long, like its processing was quite delayed, and there is no update from the Moroccan embassy in New Delhi. So as the date for our conference is coming near, so like anyone else, he also got panic. uh, so he tried to contact with the Moroccan embassy, but Moroccan embassy in New Delhi is not so responsive. You can even try to call them their contact number, you will not get good response. Either they will not pick up the call, or if they pick up, they will automatically disconnect the call. And even through email, they rarely apply. And so this is the scenario. But somehow after a month, I think he finally got the his stamp visa. So this is the scenario of the regular stamp visa. So based on his experience, I decided to go with the e-visa. I was also reluctant to apply for the e-visa, but somehow I applied. So there is an official website for e-visa. There are a lot of fake website, fraudulent website in the internet. You need to be aware of that. So I will provide the link of the Moroccan e-visa website here. You can check it out. So I applied, and my experience there was quite smooth. So I did not face any hassle there. So I applied for the business visa only there. Just I need to upload, I think, my tickets, travel insurance, and the invitation letter, and my photo. And within a day, or sometimes in the half day only, you will get the response from there, and your e-visa will be issued. So that was quite smooth, and the cost, I think, was around 5,000 INR in rupees, INR in Indian rupees. So that is not much. And I think cost of stamp visa is also similar. There might be some difference, but here is the scenario. And even in case of any mistake, they will not blindly reject your application. They will give one or two chance to rectify your mistake, and if you are able to rectify, then it is well and good. uh, so it may be possible that actually we were going for a good conference there, so that is quite known there. So they uh, accepted our visa application quite quickly. So in your case, it might be different if you are going for your tourism or some other business purpose, but still the e-visa process is quite hassle free. You still need to upload the required document, but the hassle and the difficulty struggle is much less in comparison to the stamp visa. So I remember, like, in my case there was some issue with the name. Like, my name is mentioned completely in the given name, so there is no last name mentioned in my passport. So I repeated my name there. So instead they asked me to put the underscore or slash in the last name column. So I rectified, and then my e-visa is issued. So they are cooperative, and you can go with the e-visa. There was no such much issue there. So after the e-visa procedure, let me tell you my experience at the immigration, or my experience in the airport. So I started my journey at the Chennai International Airport. So when I first visited the, actually my flight was from Chennai to Doha, and then Doha to Casablanca, and then to Morocco, Marrakech. So when I first visited the Chennai International Airport, first they asked me for visa, and they were like, "Is this valid?" So for, I think, for around 10 to 20 minutes, they were checking the authenticity of the e-visa. So initially I was also quite afraid, like, will they allow or not? And ironically, that the staff there was not even aware about that country, the Morocco. I don't know why, but he is not aware. Morocco is quite a good country, especially for tourism. A lot of people go there, but still was not aware. So he asked his senior and all, and that took around 20 minutes. So, and asked a lot of documents, my ID and all. So there my IIT tag helped me. So once he saw the IIT Madras, that I am a student of IIT Madras, so his behavior little got changed, and he processed my document a little bit faster, and even asked me for the suggestion, like how to go to IIT, like that. So in some scenario, yes, IT tech do help. So this is how my like immigration at or procedure visa procedure at Chennai International Airport ended, and I think after that during entry in the Chennai only they asked my purpose, like why I'm going there and all. So I just explained like I'm going for a conference. So they did not ask much thing. So this is the scenario, and yeah. So after that I and my layover was at the Doha airport, and from Doha airport I don't think I face any difficulty at Doha. But when I finally reached the Marrakesh airport, so the immigration process was hassle free, but still I had to wait a lot. So there was first a huge line. So this is quite common in almost every country during immigration. Uh, so when I first visited the counter, so they simply scanned my e-visa, and they verified in their system. So it was not problematic. But after that, they asked me to go to different cabin uh, nearby. I think there was only one cabin, and some official there was checking the document. So he asked me to go there. So initially I was afraid why he have asked me like for going there. So he only told me that there is no problem, but the I think your last name is not there, so we need to uh, you need to go to the that authority. He will manually enter in our system. So yeah, that was quite relaxful. So but still the queue was quite long there, and uh, there was only one official, so we had to wait a lot. I think about an hour or maybe 2 hours. So I was actually quite like okay, that my friend also got had to go there, so I was not alone. But that is not like that. But I think he had to he has been asked to go there because he has a stamp visa that is for tourist, and he had come for business purpose. For that only he had to go for the extra verification. So that was the scenario at Marrakesh airport. So after waiting for 1 or 2 hours, the official asked some question and all. So we answered it, and after that, our procedure was complete, and we are glad that we finally entered into the land of Marrakesh. So that was my whole experience. So uh, some of the tips which I can say based on my experience, like if you're going for e-visa, always take around 5 copies of your e-visa. So it is better, because my e-visa official there kept my e-visa, and if I don't have any other copy, I will be in trouble. So always take at least 5 copies of your e-visa. And uh, if you have a problem like that, your passport does not have any last name, even your name has last name but it is mentioned in the given name, so I will suggest to try to rectify this as soon as possible. This procedure known as a name verification, and you can easily correct it. I also need to do that, so it is better to do as early as possible. And uh, uh, yeah, one thing, as I mentioned, the Moroccan embassy in New Delhi in India is not that much effective. So if you are planning, so if it is possible, always try to go for the e-visa. That is quite hassle-free rather than going for the traditional visa, stamp visa of Morocco. And I do think that Moroccan embassy need to be more supportive. so that will be much better. So yeah, and yeah, last thing is always apply through the official website of Morocco government. So I will give the link also, uh, so you can check it out like that. So there are a lot of agencies also there. So if you're going for e-visa, I don't think you need any third-party agency. You can apply on your own. That would be much better. So that was my whole experience, and I hope this experience will give you some insight that how you need to tackle and how you need to uh, go Morocco and enjoy there without any hassle. So that's all from my side, and uh, I hope I will meet you in some another video. For then, goodbye, take care, and happy travel. And if you like the video, do subscribe and share with your friends. Thank you.